All right, DDTG. Wow, baby. Wow. All I can say is these last 2 weeks, it's been 2 weeks. I got a cold too, Elio. Thank you. These last 2 weeks have been a whirlwind for me. Getting involved in shit coins, meme coins. I'm trying, if I rewind the clock here, and it is a stock show, so we'll get into stocks. What got my attention on this? Oh, well, Trump, duh. The Trump meme coin is what started the brain going. When Trump launched his meme coin, went to like 20 billion. David Sachs, collectibles, hobbies, legal. You can buy, sell. I didn't know how to do it. Like, I didn't know how to buy these things. And then at the Super Bowl, I learned how to do it. I get the Phantom wallet, and off we go. Now, I can't tell at this particular moment in my crypto journey whether I hate crypto people, love crypto people, whether I love doing the meme coins, hate it. I'm all over the map. Catch me on 1 minute, and that's how I feel. But there's so many bitching and moaning and crying in the club in this world. And let's start, obviously. I don't even know where to start. The Hayden stuff, which Hayden was the guy, obviously, everyone knows now. And there's, you're seeing every story. You're saying he's like paying the Malay's sister and shit like that. Who fucking knows? But I was this close to launching my coin with him. This close. And then the Argentina thing goes down and all hell breaks loose. And by the way, I blew the top off the Argentina thing. Everyone, I still don't know how people like Dave's a scammer and Dave doesn't tell the truth. If I just kept my mouth shut, 95% of the stuff that came out would not have come out. But I told everybody my relationship with Hayden, how good. As everyone knows, I didn't, in my original rant, I didn't say they refunded me because he texted me in the middle of it, whatever. I don't really care. Like, I got my money stolen. He gave it back. Great. Thank God I avoided that. The whole plan from the beginning is, can I launch a Barstool coin? Can I make it sustainable? Can I get liquidity? Can I make it so it doesn't crash? And I'm studying it and getting involved and launching coins, and everything I've seen crashes, right? And this is the meme coin world. And these meme coin people are a lot of them are very insufferable, if we're being totally honest. And here's why. I have not seen in 2 weeks any meme coin launches that just don't go whoop, whoop, and they do it like this. Like in meme coin world, if you're 30 seconds late, that's like 2 years late. This world goes quick, and there's nothing to these meme coins. There's nothing to them. You go on a website called Pump Fund. I can create a coin like this. Like, I could go on my phone right now and I don't know, look at something that's going on. Dave's wiggly hands, Dave's coffee mug, anything. And I can have a coin basically for free in the market in 5 seconds. And then if I tweet it or I talk about it, it goes bananas. And that is what the meme coin world, there's no insider trading. There's no, and this is in Argentina, by the way. We got to keep a very clear difference between what happened in Argentina when you have the president of a country basically saying he's going to create a country coin versus Dave creating fuck you in the face or greed or jail stool or any of these things that have nothing behind them. They're just, you come up with a name and you go, and then it's like the music starts, and when it stops, you're going to be left holding it back. I have been called more nasty names over the past 2 weeks. Scammer, blah, piece of shit. Obviously, anytime a Jew is involved in money, a dirty Jew, you name it, I've been fucking called it. I haven't made a cent. I haven't made a cent. I haven't tried to. Every time I log on and do something, I say that. I haven't made a cent. If I wanted to be making millions, I could, period, end. That's why I do it. That's why I prove it. I have no interest in that. I was trying to do a barstool thing. I've given liquidity to everything that I've done. Jail stool, I'm in for, I don't know, $1 million of my own money at this point. I haven't touched it. Greed. Everyone's like, oh, Dave rug pulls, Dave rug pulls, Dave rug pulls. People. I launched Greed. Everyone was saying, oh, the RJ, this is dead. Meme coins are dead. I launched Greed yesterday just to prove a point. It's not about anything other than people trying to make money on this stuff. And everyone knows the score. People complain about KOLs and insider trading. There's nothing behind these coins. You have algorithms, people trying to game the system, fraudsters trying to be experts. There's nothing to this stuff. We call them hobby coins. They go up, they go down. Yeah, I'm sure a couple of them have utility. Utility changes the game, but on Pump Fund, none of these have utility. The ones that have crazy names, the one that I create in 1 second called Greed and say, this is all about greed. How greedy are you guys going to be? Dance for me. This thing's going to go nuts. By the way, I can sell this at any moment and people fucking buy it. And everyone's like, Dave rug pulled Greed. Greed, I was up in I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, $1 million, 7 figs. Could have cashed it out. I didn't. I showed it. The thing was dropped from, my cash out went from like $1 million to 250, dropped 75%. It was doing this. You know what that means? People are getting out. People are making money. I got out 75% from the top. And I just put it in jail still, which I can't jail stool. I actually tried to burn it first, believe it or not, but I have too many coins and the thing freezes. And then I just put it in jail stool, which I'm never going to be able to touch. It's never going to see nothing. You know what the people in jail stool did? They cashed out. People cashing out left and right, not me. Yeah, all you internet sleuths, go get on my wallets. It's all connected to Kraken. I don't cash out. Dave rug pulled, Dave did this. Then I threw Greed 2 out. I could have made another 200 grand. So I don't want, the only thing that drives me nuts about this world is the crying. I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do. People are like, oh, you said you were going to hold it for a long time. We're in crypto world. I held it for, I think, an hour and a half, 45 minutes. 75% off the top. Crypto world, if you're 30 seconds late, you lose, basically. And crying, oh, how could he do this? How could he do this? You just lost. You're trying to make free money on these coins. This isn't a real fit. Like, you can't. This would be you go into a casino, basically, put your money on red on a roulette table, and then bitch that it came black, be like, oh, this is unfair. I got rugged. No, you didn't. I'm not even taking the money. I'm like, people in Argentina, that coin, that was a rug. People got fucking rugged. Rug. I'm not taking the money. More people are making money on me. I put, like I said, there's $1 million in jail stools. Just people in the jail stool, people bitch at me. Oh, how can you do this? And then what happens? They just take the money. Everyone takes the money. So again, do I have a wildly unfair advantage because I have a following and influence? Yeah. Am I wildly upfront about it? Yeah. Am I retired from this game? I was going to retire, just be like, I'm done with it until I can come up with the Barstool coin. I don't know, but I don't want to say anything that I'll go back on. I'm like Bill Parcells. I reserve the right to change my mind. But it's the bitching that gets to me, and being called a scammer and this and that. you guys just lost. And if you don't want to get on the roller coaster and you don't want to buy these collectible coins, that's what David Sass calls them, that's what they are, then don't buy it. Like the thing, let me read the original tweet on greed. Let me read the original tweet on greed. These people are just bitching and moaning. I'm reading these tweets. It's like they're from a different planet. Here's the original tweet. And yeah, I like memes and I like having fun with the community. But then part of me is like, there's real money involved and people are losing. And that always drives me crazy. Like, this is an extraction business. And I'm so compassionate. I'm like Gandhi. I'm such a superhero. Even though these people deserve to lose the money, who are losing the money, I feel bad you're losing the money. Even though you're trying to dump on somebody else. I'm just such a goddamn nice guy. That's my issue. Because if I wasn't, I could make infinity money. But I'm too nice. Where's the original tweet? Oh, I love memes. I really do. All right, here it is. This is the original tweet. There are lots of people in the meme coin world who try to act like they're the moral authority when all they want to do is dump on you and make easy money. The entire ecosystem is greed and nothing else. Go dump on each other, peasants, but don't complain to me if you lose money. You're all greedy. At least admit it. I won't screw you, but the next guy may. This collectible token commemorates that. Don't risk more than you can afford. Don't cry if you lose. This is your world created. Now dance for me. The most valuable commodity I know of is information. I let the coin go down 75%. There were tons of winners. The thing was going to zero. And by the way, greed may still be alive. Is it? But yeah, I'm going to take a break. By the way, it's still alive. But if you didn't get out on that curve, you don't know how to play the game. 75% off its high. That's when I sold it. Get out of here. Honestly, Alex Volgas, I should do a full-blown dump, like the high of the high. Just pull the rug out, but it's not worth it. I wouldn't be doing it for money. I'd be doing it for spite for all these fucking, it's funny because you see the people 90% of the time, like the people who are writing me these fucking paragraphs on Twitter, like, oh, he's bad, he did this. Then you'll see somebody on their side be like, buddy, you pumped this thing and it crashed. Like, it's pump fun. That's the name of the site. The only way this shit works is people pump, and then so they can get out. The only thing I'm doing is I don't care about the money. I'm not trying to do this for the money. I tried to create a true coin with Jail Stool originally. Not on purpose, but when I saw it going, I did things nobody else would do. Committed to putting capital into it, said I won't sell it to $1 billion, tried to put merch sales to it. All organic. And you know what people did? They dumped. This is a dump world. Dump. Everyone wants free money. They get mad when they lose. You know the score with me. There's no scam and there's no nothing. It's all up front. Yeah, I launched greed. No, I didn't make a cent on it. Not a nickel. People bitch, moan, how can you do it? It's like, then don't get involved. You're involved because you're trying to make a quick buck. And somebody dumped before you dumped. That wasn't me why the thing went down 75% before I touched it. Not me. So, yeah, I'm going to take a little break. I don't know. Got 9 million people send me coins. Say this, say this, say this. That you're competing versus algorithms, scammers, dumpers. You got one guy who's literally up front every coin and, oh, I'm the bad guy. Please. If you're calling me the bad guy, I guarantee you got skeletons in your closet. You're a pump and dumper, except you hide and lie about it. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Let's go to the stock market. Tesla up a little bit. I mean, but this is crazy. You don't see people pump the stock market like this. Like the pump, 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 dump. Pump, 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 dump. And Coffee is right. It's an extraction model. I'm not extracting. I'm keeping in. But just like what people are trying to extract money on like the Yodeler game and the guy going up Yodeler off the mountain. Yeah, no, like come on, stop playing dumb. This is your world. Do you want it regulated or not? Like I see people go jail, this, that, buddy. If the government's like you can't do this, once Trump does it, and we're like, all right, this is a legalized thing. Everyone's doing it. Hobbies in these coins are illegal. Then shut up or get rid of it. Never seen a bunch of crybabies like this space. Oh, he has an unfair advantage. He's a KOL. Yeah, I am a KOL. No shit. It just sucks that I feel bad when anybody loses money, even they're scumbags. But you're competing about algorithms, scammers, this, that, and you guys are whining and complaining because you didn't get the dump on somebody else. You're not going to hold. You could have hold jail stool. It would have gone to the moon. Everyone made money, but no, greed, dump. Everyone dumps. And I'm sure if I did the Barstool coin, that's why you got to keep it. Everyone's going to dump. No one cares about long-term with this shit. And by the way, when I'm doing this, I hold Bitcoin. I hold XRP. I'm not buying and selling those. This is something new, and it's a crazy world. Just admit what it is. Celsius up 10%. What happened there? Haven't seen a day like that out of them in forever. Hey, Hayden McCloskey, jail stool. A lot of people are holding. People are your fans. I put 250 grand into jail stool yesterday because I'm not keeping the profits, right, from greed. Do you know how fast people cashed out of that thing? I don't believe any of it. I don't believe jail stool. I don't believe any of it. Everybody wants to pump, say the right things because they want to make money and dump. That's it. That's all I believe. You're going to say I'm wrong, but I don't fucking believe it. Yes, I do. I realize there's finite money in crypto. So every time you create a new coin, the money just sells the old one, buy the new one. Yes, it's rotational. It's 100% rotational. People just try to do quick hits. Yeah, I get that. I 100% get that. I was trying to bring in outside money into Barstool, but they're just going to get their money stolen by that rotational. And then those people are going to cry like little girls when they don't win. But of course it's rotational. It's just one big rotational thing. Where can we go quick? Minute, bang, get the money, go out, jump onto the next. Of course I get that. Of course I get that. Of course, Soul Hub Meme. I think he made the point very clear. He said he'd sell and he'd hold. What's wrong with that? There is nothing wrong with that. The losers are complaining. The thing that people complain on greed is like, oh, he says he's going to hold like a longer time. An hour and 45 minutes. Anybody who is in this space, that is 10 years. I didn't sell at the top. I didn't sell halfway to the top. 75%. It was already crashing. I caught a falling knife. I'm like, let me get out and put it in jail stool and see if jail stool can prove something, which they didn't because they sold it instantly. People made money on greed too. Haven't touched that. All these internet sleuths should do internet sleuthing on my wallets because you're going to see I'm way down on money I've put in. So, blah. And somebody just said took a normie for somebody to explode. Like, is that it? Is the people coming at me just like, uh-oh, Dave's just exposing that a lot of us are just scammers? And I don't even want to say scammers. You're competing against algorithms. You're competing against people with insider information. And by the way, they're not telling you they have that. Like the connection between Hayden, Meteora, Ben, Jupiter, all that shit, that's over my head. Those are big launches. Mine, I'm not even including anybody. I don't know how people say, nobody knows I'm going to greed. I make it, I put it out there, I tweet it, and then it's fair game. But is that why? It's like, if you're complaining, I'm not taking the money out. Like, I'd love for all these people to see their wallets who complain. I have like 6 wallets, I think, all linked to my Kraken. And the main reason that I kept adding them is because I have these copycat wallets. And I don't always want them having first shot over normal people because I assume that's the algorithms. So once I do one thing on it, it gets burned. But I don't take that out there either. I don't even know. You lock tokens and greed too, and we will forgive you. I don't even know what that means. I honestly, you want to see? This is, people think I said I tried to burn the coins before. Watch what happens when I try to burn. So I have 3,000. This is Soul Incinerator. I don't know if you can see it. My original plan was to burn the greed coins, which in hindsight, that people would probably complain about that. But I have 3,179 coins. And it freezes it. Like, I can't, when I go to my tokens, I can't like scroll. I can't get to my, it's busted because so many people have sent me coins begging for me to buy one. I don't even have to tweet it. I can just buy it up 1,000%. And that's what these people want. That's what this world is. Where else can you go into a world where you're getting like 1,000% returns, 100% returns, 2,000% returns, 25,000% returns in 5 seconds? I had 2 of the top 5 trending coins that I made. Like, look at this. This was yesterday. Trending coins. Greed 2. Up 2,000%, greed 2. Up 9,000%, Greed. This is after I already sold, still up 9,000%. You all want free money on these tokens and these coins. You have no right to complain if you lose. This is like a crazy ass world. Rotating money as fast as you can. If you're 30 seconds late, you're late, apparently. Oh, Dave said he was going to hold a long time, an hour and 45 minutes in crypto world. If we put all you crypto meme guys in like a truth serum, or we ask you with a gun in your mouth, tell the truth, is an hour and 45 minutes eternity in crypto? Anybody who said no would be shot dead. And I know it's with anything with social media. Like the silent or vocal minority make the most noise. And if people make more money, they got scammed. It's that, I got scammed. I live in this meme coding world, but I got scammed by greed, even though he said he was going to sell it. And he was saying how greedy we all were. And I still bought it and I still got scammed because I never sold. I get that it's like the vocal minority, but man, it rubs me the wrong way. I don't like being called scams and shit like that, especially when I'm the only honest guy out here. Do you know the Hayden thing doesn't explode if I don't tell that story? There's no reason for me to tell that story. I had to. Giving the coins back when nobody's looking. Nobody in this fucking space would do that. Nobody. It's the Wild West. This is the Wild West. It's legal. David Sachs says it's legal. That's my favorite thing. Insider trading. On what? I honestly don't think anybody in the meme coin world knows what insider trading is. I don't think they do. You need information. Like there's no information with a made up thing that didn't exist till 4 seconds ago. This isn't, hey, our earnings are great. Hey, we bought this company. Hey, we hired this CEO. There's nothing to it. Just mad that you didn't win. Let's go to look at Whisper earnings. Get back to some. I never thought that the stock market would look like the fairest thing, but here we are. Earnings this week. You know, I bought 150,000 of jail cell in Kraken because when we did the deal with Kraken, it's like, all right, I'm going to support it. I'm going to show it. I'm going to buy it. Nobody knows I have it. You can't see it. It's not on the blockchain. I haven't sold it. Just purely out of principle. People call me a scammer. Like, it's just literally to prove my point to like, hey, you put a jail cell on there. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to hold it because I said it all to nobody. It's what you do in silence. There it is. Down 119 grand, down 80%. Put in 150. There it is. There it is. In an account nobody can see, nobody can track, nobody knows what's going on because I said it. And people are like, oh, dude, he doesn't tell the truth. Get the fuck out of here. In a world filled of scammers, being called a scammer by scammers. Let's look at Whisper earnings. After close today, I don't really see anything. Etsy, I've fucked with Etsy before the bell on Wednesday. Cheesecake Factory. I feel like how is Cheesecake Factory earning? I feel like it has to always go up. I never hear anybody being like, we're sick of the Cheesecake Factory. Walmart before the bell on Thursday. Wayfair. I feel like Wayfair always smashes. Shake Shack, Glenny Balls. People eat at noon. And that's it. Get cracked. Of course, hour 45 is a lot of pump and dump. It was down 75%. I may give you Creed 3 and 4 and Greed 5 and Greed 6 and Greed 7 and Greed 8 and Greed 9. It may be like 100 coin trilogy. It's not kid crypto. If it's a world of scammers, then you're a part of it, bro. Yeah, that honestly, that's my issue with it. Like, I am clean. You ever seen Unnecessary Roughness? I'm straight arrow Gennaro. But everyone else is paying for players around me, and you get dirty just by laying with these people. Even though I'm straight arrow, I'm clean. So that is actually like, what am I doing? I'm trying to clean up an industry that will never be clean because people are gonna lie to your face. They're gonna lie to your face. Oh yeah, this, that, everyone's in it for the same dumping. Like, if they could do it, I think if 90% of people in my shoes, meaning having the influence that I have, that you can just tweet out a coin, make $1 million in 5 minutes, I think they'd be doing it every 2 seconds. I haven't done it. I've done it. I haven't cashed. I haven't made. I put it in other places. I haven't cashed out. I've let them go to zero. I burn coins. Because what's the point? I don't even know how much money I got. But to add a couple other and be a scumbag, no. So let all the scammers and all the people who don't have real pictures on their emojis, they don't have real faces, and complain because they wanted to dump on you and they got dumped on, and now I'm the problem, even though I was 75% off the highs, and just blatant misfacts out there about me. Like they post stuff. Dave made this much on this, and he did this, and he scammed. He dumped 99%. It's like, no, none of that happened. If I wanted to pull the great dump, I would keep pumping, pump, 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 pump. If this is what I want to do, I could do that and make a ton. Right.